Yes guys, welcome back to another video I'm doing here on the channel today. We are back with a new season here at Tranmere Rovers and we are very excited as it is our first season in the Sky Bet Championship. What we'll do is have a little look at the friendly games that we've played. Unbeaten, absolutely loving life. We beat Bury, who are obviously a good side. We beat Doncaster, Stourbridge, Man City under-23s as part of our affiliation with Manchester City. We beat Morecambe, Southend and ADO Den Haag. Is that just ADO Den Haag or do you actually have to say ADO? I don't know. But yeah, very happy with how things have been going. Now we'll have a little look at the transfers. There's been a few. What we'll do is we'll do the outs first, and then we'll get on to into who we brought into the club. Ryan Stratulis went to Notts County, a youth player who we wasn't too fussed to see go. He went for £2,400. He obviously, just to show, we didn't buy him, so that was just a £2,400 profit on him. Dan Kerr, another youth player, went to Sheffield Wednesday. He's in the Sheffield Wednesday under-23s at the moment. Again, someone that we bought in. I don't. Why does it say? How long was he playing for us exactly? Because I ain't being funny. Is there any way we can check? Because where's... like Tranmere. It looks like he's been released from Chelsea. Okay then. The 2023-24 season he spent in our youth academy, I think. Well, anyway, we got £165,000 for him. I was just checking to see if there's any way we can see like his history, as in milestones possibly. Okay then. Yeah, so we loaned him. No, we gave him a trial for a week, and then we bought him and had him for a season, and then he's left again. Never sort of played, and as you can see, that deal though for £165,000 could potentially go up to £350,000, obviously with add-ons and that. So yeah, very good deal I thought. Ronaldinho has gone to Ebbsfleet on loan. The youth player, good youngster that we've got in the team, who you will know because he got a few first-team appearances. Adam May went for free to Kilmarnock. This was absolutely devastating for us. We tried to get him to sign a new contract, and he chose to leave. And he was a great servant to the club for the 2 years that he was here. We bought him for free, so we didn't lose. We only lost the money on wages, but nevertheless, even if we wanted to keep him in the first team in the squad for this season, but even if we couldn't have done that, we would have loved to have got some money for him. Laurent Talage goes to Dagenham and Redbridge on loan. He's 23 years old now, so we've got to decide what we're going to do really, because obviously we bought him for free here, and he's been on loan last season. He was on loan. Well, he played 3 games for us, and then we loaned him out to Switzerland. And now we've brought him back and loaned him out to a League 2 side. So, I don't know if his future is going to be at the club. John Samuel to Brentford for £165,000, another youth player who we got him from Liverpool for free and have sold him on for a bit of profit. That could potentially go up to £575,000 with potential add-ons, which would be really good. And Jasper Douse has left us to go to Ipswich, 18 years old, a striker who can play down on the right wing position. Another youth player who never made an appearance for the first team, we got for free and sold for a profit. You can't ask for more than that. And that could potentially go up to £180,000 if, in potential add-ons, that is possible. Okay, so the players we bought in: Jonathan Webster from Arsenal for free, a youngster, 18 years of age, 1 star at the moment, 3-star potential. I didn't make this transfer, so I'm not taking credit for it. It was the... is it the director of football we've got here, or the head of youth development? Someone else made it basically, along with Simon Jones, another player from Arsenal, 18 years of age, 2.5 stars at the moment, 4-star potential. Perhaps got a bit more of a future than his former teammate. Well, not former teammate, because they're still both teammates, but yeah, Jones probably going to be a bit better than Webster. Peter Arnett from Chelsea coming in, 2 stars at the moment, 4-star potential. These are just all players for free that have been released, or that sort of thing. We always look to see if there's players that we can make a profit on. Emmanuel, a free, 3 stars at the moment, 5-star potential, 18 years of age, coming in from Tottenham for free, or after he was released, should I say. Nianzou Kouassi from Bristol Rovers on loan, coming in 2 stars, 2.5 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential. Loaned from Bristol City. Was that a player that I signed during my time at Bristol City? I'm not 100% sure. Nianzou Kouassi coming in on loan. We bought in for 700,000 from Roda JC, Zico Burmeister, a Dutch central midfield player, or defensive midfield player who can play in central midfield. 23 years of age, 2.5 stars at the moment, 3.5-star potential. Definitely overpaid for him, and it was a bit of a panic signing. Has always been in Holland, and we brought him over to see if he can bring anything to the table. James Doherty from Man City on loan, a 20-year-old striker who can play down the left and even in attacking midfield if we need him to. 4 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Obviously coming in for on loan. No fee being paid for him, which was perhaps my best signing, possibly. I'll let you be the judge of that. Johan Barbe from where's he from? QPR, but he's coming in for free. 32 years of age, experienced centre back and left back. 3.5 stars at the moment, 3.5-star potential. He's not going to get any better. But look at the experience he's had at this division, at this level. Very, very happy to bring him in and hope that he can have a massive effect on things. Joshua Kadzidlo, another youth player in the under-23s, 20 years of age, 2 stars at the moment, 4-star potential, can play anywhere along the defence and even in defensive midfield, was released from Reading and we brought him in, very happy with that signing. Ben Sheaf for £235,000, 27-year-old central midfield player who can play defensive midfield and even centre-back at a stretch. 3.5 stars at the moment, 4-star potential, coming in from Barnsley. It's look at the Sky Bet Championship experience coming into the team. Very happy with Cardiff and Barnsley. Very happy with that transfer. Robert Griffiths coming in on a free transfer. This is a very good signing in my opinion. 3 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential, can play right wing, right midfield, even like right wing back, possibly. Coming in for free after he was released by Liverpool. And he hasn't had any experience at this level, but he is a very promising youngster, and we hope that he can develop into a really good player. Mauro Polo on loan from Roma, 18 years of age, Italian left back, 3.5 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Obviously, like I said, coming in on loan from Roma, very excited to see if he can develop and really help us out. Tyler Onyango. 22 years of age, can play central midfield or defensive midfield, 3 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential, coming in for free after he was released from Derby County. Very, very excited. Got a little bit of championship experience, but not too much. Perhaps a player that's not really going to get in much, but is a lone player from Crystal Palace is Dean Fitzpatrick, 20 years of age. He can play in a variety of positions, 3 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Like we said, coming in from Crystal Palace, but he played 3 games in this division with Aston Villa a few seasons ago. And I say perhaps he won't be getting him because we have players above him in those positions that he wants to play in. Gianpiero Corelli coming in from Roma on loan, defensive midfield, central midfield, even centre back if needed. 4 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Like we said, coming in on loan from Roma. He even got 3 appearances in the Serie A last season with Roma. Very excited about that transfer. Nathan Bellis on loan from Southampton. I mean, look at his versatility. He can literally play in all these different positions and do a job. 4 stars at the moment, 5-star potential. Coming in from Southampton. Got a couple of appearances for Southampton last season in the Premier League. Good player to bring in on loan. Kadeem Harris on a free transfer, can play on either wing and even up front if needed. 3 stars at the moment, 3-star potential. What an experienced career he's had, making 237 overall appearances with 20 goals and 8 assists. And yeah, it's the Championship experience that we were after going into this season, and I think we've got it in these players that I've sort of named so far. Adam Phillips, free transfer. You'll remember him. He can play in a wide variety of positions. That's something I've noticed in my transfer business this year, is getting players who can play in multiple positions if needed. Very versatile. 2.5 stars at the moment, 3-star potential. I said you'll remember him because we only sold him a few seasons ago to Portsmouth. I mean, we sold him for 72,000 and we've got him back for free. Originally, when we first got him, was for free, so we've never spent any money trying to get him, and we made £72,000, and potentially we could make a bit more than that if we sold him again. You'll remember Adam Phillips. If not, go back and have a look a few seasons ago and you'll remember him. Darren Fowler coming in for free. A right back who can play centre back, not very well though, and he's competent at the wing back role, but we don't really want him playing there. He's in the under 23s at the moment. He's 2 stars. He's got 3-star potential, coming in after he was released from Derby County. Oscar Bobb, who you remember from last season, coming on loan again from Manchester City, can play on the right, on the left. 3.5 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential. He was here last season. We've got 31 appearances, and in that time got 9 goals and 6 assists, and played very well. So we're very happy to bring him back in. Very excited to see what he can produce again this season in the higher division. Jack Wadham from Aston Villa. This time we bought him for £195,000. You remember him from last season when he was on loan with us. Can play anywhere in the centre. Attacking midfield, central midfield, defensive midfield, centre back if needed. 3.5 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential, and we've got him in for £195,000, and I think we could probably double that if we sold him today. Well, perhaps not because he's got a slight injury, but when he's fit and we sold him, we could double that fee. So very happy. Salvatore Monaco on a free transfer, 32-year-old centre back who can play right back and left back possibly. He's now valued at 1.5 million and we got him for free, so a lovely bit of business from us. 3.5 stars at the moment, 3.5-star potential. He's not going to get any better, but as you can see, what a career he's had. Very happy to bring him in for this season. And hopefully he can be an experienced head at the back in the defence for us. And last but not least, on loan is Alex Giddins from Southampton. We have got to pay a loan fee in that, so we can't sort of say that we've got him in easily. He can play right back, right wing back, right midfield, right wing. 3.5 stars at the moment, 4.5-star potential. Coming in, like we said, on loan, which could cost us £300,000 from Southampton, but a great bit of business because we was looking very short at right back. It does mean, though, if we just quickly go to the team report and the squad depth, as you can see, we have a very good squad depth in positions. We're not going to be short of quality talent, except for one position, the goalkeeper. As you can see, we only have one goalkeeper, Zommers, who has been our youth goalkeeper. He's still only 19, 1.5 stars at the moment, 2.5-star potential. He's only at the moment on a Vanarama national level, and he's playing in the first team today in our first game, simply because we cannot get another goalkeeper in for love and the money. Literally no goalkeeper, no matter where from, or an old goalkeeper, a goalkeeper in a wheelchair, a young goalkeeper, a middle of the range goalkeeper. That's not even talking about, your really good, strong, steady goalkeepers. Just no one wants to come, and we've tried and tried. And it's just the way it goes. We were so happy when we brought in Giddins because Ramsey wouldn't have been good enough to lead the line in the right back position this season. So it was starting to get a bit desperate in that position. We sorted that out, as well as all the other positions, and it's just a goalkeeper that we cannot seem to get sorted. It's crazy, looking at what we have been doing, because we tried loans for like the youngsters, like the Man City goalkeepers and that, and no one was having that. No one wanted to loan out a goalkeeper. And then so we looked at free agent goalkeepers who were like not nowhere near good enough. We looked at buying a goalkeeper, but they were all the ones that were good enough but too expensive for us. We had no money whatsoever, barely, from Tranmere, from the Tranmere board this year. And we tried going for like a really old, experienced goalkeeper who we know that could come in and do a job, and literally no one wanted to come in for love nor money. And yeah, that was just it, and it's been tough in the goalkeeper position, but we'll move on. Like we say, we've got to play Barnsley today in the league, first league game of the season, and the team we're putting out there today to hope to pick up the victory is Sommers in goal. We have a back four of Giddins, Rogers, Barbe and Polo. We have Corelli, Onyango and Sheaf in central midfield, with Griffiths on the right, Harris down the left and Doherty up front. And this is going to be a really tough game for us. Oh, I forgot to give a player number to Giddins. He can be our number 2 this season. But yeah, we'll get into this game. And only the one game in today's video, because we've gone through what's happened in pre-season. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. We're under no illusions of the fact that we could be getting relegated. But the players we've got, the players I've brought in, I've been happy with in all the positions. I can't, apart from that one position, and 5 minutes in, we've gone 1-0 down from Cameron McGeehan, assist from Luke Thomas, and this is what it's going to be like for the majority of the season, struggling, battling so hard and just scrapping and just trying to somehow pick up points. And it's not going to be easy, but, we're going to have to give it a go. And that puts us bottom of the table, where we're favourites to be. I've had job offers, or job interviews. I was literally at the point of negotiating a contract with Blackburn Rovers, but I was too greedy in the sense that I asked for too much more money and they weren't happy. And then when I brought it down to a level where I thought I would, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm worth. They were still no and didn't want to pay me a lot. And in the end, it broke down. Or, had that have happened, we could have been managing Blackburn Rovers at the start of this season. So yeah, I mean, it was probably, I should have just taken the rubbish contract at Blackburn, but I think it was, I'm happy at Tranmere. I would only leave if it was for a much better job with more money, and it wasn't. I mean, the predicted top half finish in this division, but yeah, I was maybe a bit silly and showed loyalty to Tranmere, and here we are, and we're struggling, and it's going to be a long season, but hopefully we don't live to regret making that decision. I'm sure we probably will, but it is what it is. We can't change it now, so we just got to get on with it. Ben Sheaf on the ball now, plays it to Doherty, the loanee from Man City. He's running through now. He gets past his man, shoots, and that's inches wide of the post. And that would have been a lovely debut for him, getting a goal. I'm hoping that by the next video we do with Tranmere, we will have the goalkeeper position sorted out. Because I'd like to be perfectly honest with you, in an ideal world, I'd like to have a goalkeeper good enough for this division, and maybe another goalkeeper, sort of League 1 or 2 sort of level, as a backup, and then I could put Zommers back into the under-23s where he belongs at the moment. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player in that, and he could turn out to be a really decent goalkeeper, but at this point in his career, he's not good enough or not ready to be in the first team. But it's the situation we're in. We've had some good chances in this first half, and we haven't taken them, but we are creating them, and that is positive. And I am happy with that. We are trying to get into this game as opposed to just laying down and getting absolutely battered. And letting the opposition do what they want. We're really, we're hassling and we're pushing and we're really good, giving it a good go, and I'm very happy to see it. But yeah, I mean, at this point in proceedings, we're probably going to bring off Kadeem Harris, who's having a poor game, and bring on Nathan Bellis to come on that left-hand side, bringing him on now, the lone player, Nathan Bellis, and hopefully he can do something, because he's a player from Southampton, and I would like to think that he would have a bit of quality. And Giddins putting in a great cross to Bellis, who just grazes the crossbar with his header. And that is, like we say, it's promising. It is promising. We are going to make another change, see if we can freshen things up a bit. We're going to bring Jamie Sewell on for James Doherty. And what else should we do? We'll bring Corelli off for Burmeister, the Dutch defensive midfield player. Hopefully he can have an effect on the game. He says, full well knowing that he probably won't. But you never know. Throw in now. Giddins throws it to Onyango. Back to Giddins again. He runs with the ball towards the area. He's cut inside now. And he gets tackled easily. And we should do something with that. When we get in those positions, I think, especially at this level, where we know we're going to struggle, when we get into decent positions, we need to make something of it. And we didn't do it there. But Giddins now, again, has the ball. He plays it into Griffiths this time, who shoots, and that's over the bar. And that was a dreadful attempt. That was awful. And that could be full time. It is full time. We've lost our first game of the season. But we can't complain. We can't complain. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to try and be more positive this save, and know that we're in a really tough position. And yeah, we'll just look at the schedule, not the schedule, the expectations. Championship, they just want us to fight bravely against relegation. They don't even want us to avoid it. They just want us to battle and try and not get relegated. And they just want to be competitive in the FA Cup. And they want the second round minimum of the Carabao Cup, so we just have to win one game. Unfortunately, we've drawn Forest, who are a very good side, but yeah, so not too much to worry about on that front. The season preview and the people that have predicted that we finish bottom, 24th. So yeah, it's going to be, like I say, it's going to be a long season. And we'll probably be back with this Nottingham Forest game in the Carabao Cup. So it's going to be a big game, but yeah, hopefully by then we'll have another. We'll have the goalkeeper situation sorted and perhaps a few points on the board as well. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time for another video. Cheers.